it going, everybody? Asian, I'm here to bring you a little bit more of a sadder, more morbid take today. As of yesterday, we were a little bit informed that a very influential manga creator had passed away, and doing a little bit more research, I found out that this person actually had passed away March 1st, but it wasn't publicly made until last night. But I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen the things kind of rolling out already. So the person we're talking about here is, unfortunately, series creator Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, and also creator of Dragon Quest, Dr. Slump, Chrono Trigger, and has influenced many other mangas before us. It is definitely a sad day, and I'll even pull up a few other quotes from some other notable manga creators, Kishimoto and Oda, paying their respects to a man that helped inspire many generations to come, and really just was able to create something out of nothing, right? And from what I've been able to gather, he wasn't really the most extrovert of people, right? He was a hermit, if you will. He wasn't very social. He wasn't always going to parties. He wasn't spreading out what he does to the public, right? He was very private about his life. He was very private about what he did. Most of his family, or actually from what I've been able to gather, none of his family has actually ever seen Dragon Ball, which maybe after this they might find a reason to watch it after this, but as of everything I've been able to find, he created something of his own volition, and it gained popularity across the world, spanning cultures, right? You had Mexicans, you had Germans, you had French, you had Japanese kids, you had Americans, everybody just kind of gathering around being like, this anime, this manga, it's just fucking awesome. It's dope, right? They're just enamored by the fantasy that this man created, right? Of alien species having this strength, gaining power, and then obviously seeing Super Saiyan for the very first time. It blew fucking 10-year-olds, 5-year-olds away, right? We were losing our shit seeing this thing in anime. If you ever had Toonami and shit, right, when you were growing up and seeing the Dragon Ball series for the very first time, you were losing your shit because it was just badass to see fucking, this dude fucking pulling out beams, Kamehameha, and then fucking beating up Frieza and shit, beating up Cell, Boo, all the struggles they had, Gohan, Vegeta, fucking, like, everybody that had a core element to play within Dragon Ball, right? It was so fun to see the downfalls, the uphills, everything was just very well orchestrated. Maybe it took a bit for some of these fight scenes, right? And maybe that is a thing that happens with Japanese fights where the pacing is a bit drawn out. I get it, but you can't say that when you do get the fight scenes, it's not badass, right? There's a reason why you see so many, I guess you could say, gangsters, cartel members and shit that just are enamored by fucking Dragon Ball, right? It captured multiple generations, and the dude was able to inspire and just influence many people across the world. I haven't even gotten into the fucking article. Sorry. It's just, man, it's hard to understate how inspiring someone like this really is, right? It's like when Michael Jackson passed away, right? A man that inspired many musicians, many artists, in that same genre to do better, perform better, right? Create music in ways they've never even thought of. So for Akira Toriyama to unfortunately leave so much still left behind that is unfinished, that's always going to be an unfortunate downside to things like this. Life is full of unexpected turns, right? Be happy that we had him for the time that we did. Be happy that he inspired all of us to enjoy anime, enjoy the fight scenes, enjoy the characters he created, and people like Kishimoto, Oda, and German creators and French creators to be able to make stuff that just stands the test of time, right? It's really good to be able to see someone be able to kind of pull everybody together from across the world and be able to pay the respects. Some stuff here I was able to pull up from the New York Times. Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball, passes away at 68. Some of the stuff here, he was confirmed on Friday in a statement by the manga and design production company Bird Studio and Capsule Corporation Tokyo. Said the cause of was acute subdural hematuria, a condition in which blood collects between the skull and the brain. I do not say where Toriyama died. Toriyama's body of work, which is also includes Dr. Slump and Sandland, is recognized far beyond Japanese borders, having influenced generations of manga artists and cartoonists. Obviously, the best known thing is Dragon Ball, followers of Young. This thing debuted 1984, and like I said, already inspired many other creators from that time and beyond. A picture I'll have as a thumbnail, kind of paying homage. But you have people from the creators of Saitama, One Punch Man, Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, Seven Deadly Sins. What are the other ones? Those are like some of the few I can think of off the top of my head. But Fullmetal Alchemist, right? These are all people that have either had some kind of influence or had direct contact with Toriyama. And it's good and it's nice to at least see the anime community come together and be able to pay the respects. Here are some of the other people I always wanted to mention here. Hans Steinbeck, strongly influenced by Toriyama. Here was the other portion right here. French director Pierre Perfiel cited Toriyama and Dragon Ball as influences for his DreamWorks animation film The Bad Guys. So that's another nice influence there. Like I already said, Ichiro Oda and Kishimoto. Fairy Tail. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Fairy Tales and rave author Hiro Mashima. Again, this guy as well. Naruto Next Generation, Boruto. Like, there are so many people that have just been blessed with having been inspired by this man, right? One more thing I should share. This is where I did find out, like, he did pass away March 1st, and it wasn't publicly known for all of us until yesterday evening, or I guess for them the morning. But just the big takeaway I wanted to have for all y'all and say was, I just be thankful that the man created such a impactful a legacy, yeah, such a big legacy and inspiration left behind that countless generations can look behind and see. And it's kind of like our modern mythology, right? Instead of having like Zeus or all these other mythological beings from the past, modern days, like we have Dragon Ball, we have Spider-Man, Batman, and all that, right? These are tales that are able to be told to tell moral stories, help with life lessons, and this man definitely understood it. Lived a life of crazy ambition. Luckily, was able to succeed in a field that many may not have seen as profitable, especially since as of late, comic books and all that stuff hasn't been as profitable, but manga has definitely shot up through the roof. So a thing that benefits them. It's unfortunate that this man passed away, but don't let it hold back that he will still inspire many more creators in the future, and it's a blessing to have had his work stretch as far as it has. So, as far as I can say, thank you, Akira Toriyama, for putting all that you have in manga, anime, and entertainment business. You may rest now in peace. Your work will get done respectfully, and yeah, hopefully all of y'all can either feel the same way or understand. But what an influential man we have lost, and hopefully we can get past it and do right by the man that inspired so many others. Other than that, it's Shinigami signing out. Let me know what y'all think down below. You have a good night, good evening, and good night. Other than that, my respects to the late and great Akira Toriyama. Thank you.